Hey YouTube, it's that Virgo Vixen, better known as Flowy Fan since 2000, and I'm here with an all-new review for the hit show Empire. This is season 2, episode 1, so let's get into it. They are having this free Lucius concert, and everybody thinks he's innocent, but everybody behind the scenes, Jamal, Hakeem, Cookie, even Andre, they all know he's guilty, that he killed Bunky. But I guess she's just trying to make a good impression on the fans, and particularly this big investor. This first episode has so many cameos. I'm not even gonna start counting, but it was just a good episode. So many cameos. Don Lemon, Andre, no, not Andre. What's the guy? The fashion guy, Leon Talley. I forget his first name. Don Lemon. What's the civil rights? What is his name? Al Sharpton. Just so many cameos. They have a gorilla in the cage, and come to find out it's Cookie wearing a suit, and I was just like, really, that scene for me was crazy. I really thought that was her in the suit, but come to find out that it was not her. It was just pretend. She talks about how longer are black men going to be ridiculed by society and wrongfully accused of things and just in prison for no reason. She just talks about that, and how long are they going to treat us like animals. And I guess that was the reference with the gorilla, so that was kind of deep. Al Sharpton was there, and she says, can you help, speak on Lucius' behalf? He's like, I don't know, so, word on the street is that he's guilty, and I can't really be bothered with that. And she just goes next. She pays him complete dust, and it's just like, wow. D-Ray tries to talk to Lucius about Frank coming, and that he has a problem with Cookie, and he doesn't want to hear it. He's like, whatever, you said the wrong name. Cookie is dead to me. She snitched me out, and I just don't care. Marissa Tomei's character is a lesbian marketing investor, and they want her to help take Empire from Jamal and Lucius. She says, Lucius has lost his way, and that, she wants to take the company back before he, destroys. And I'm just like, can't they compromise? Why does it have to be a constant battle of Jamal or Lucius versus Cookie? Can't he just compromise? Can't they all run it together? I mean, I think she still feels some type of way because her 400 grand started the company, and he grew it to what it is today, but she has no clout there. She has no percentage. She can't really make any decisions, and it's messed up. But I wish they would compromise, and that way it wouldn't be a constant battle. Chris Rock is playing Frank Gathers, and I kind of could buy into it. A lot of people are saying he's a comedian, can't really take him serious, but I can. He used to work with Lucius and Cookie. Frank Gathers, he used to work with Lucius and Cookie, and he thinks Cookie was the one who snitched on him and got him arrested, and that was why she got out of prison earlier, to rat him out. She got a lesser sentence. Hakeem is still mad about his album, hasn't been released, and Andre is still thinking that he's better to run the company, better than Jamal. Jamal goes to see Lucius, and he's looking for the guy that Andre killed. I think Malik Yoba's character got killed last season, and Lucius asked Jamal about that lesbian in the red suit, and he asked him to find out who she is. And at first I was thinking, well, you think he might know about the takeover, or or is he just jealous? What's that about? Andre is having bad dreams about what him and his wife did, and that they had to bury the body. He's waking up in a cold sweat. His wife is still pregnant, and he's just having a hard time dealing with what happened to him. But I guess he's doing okay because he's taking his meds. D-Ray, gets asked about, did he kill one of Frank's boys, and he says no, I didn't do it. He says he doesn't believe it. So, Marissa Tomei's characters at a party Cookie has planned to get her to invest, and she's just all over. It's like a lesbian party, and she's all looking at Anika, and Anika's just like, oh, okay. She gets some. She's like, oh, dance for me, Anika, and Cookie's just like, yeah, dance with her. Take your jacket off so she can see your sexy body. And she starts getting up and twerking. That scene for me was hilarious. Like, to see her try to twerk, it was just too funny. Marissa Tomei's character was getting it though. She was like dancing with her. I'm like, wow. Jamal is still seeing the hot Mexican guy from last season. He asks about the black guy from last year. He's like, oh, he's a hoe. I can't deal with him. He's like, okay, well, I guess it's gonna be me and you now. They are having a discussion about the LGBT meeting that he has planned. He's just like, I'm too busy for it. He says he's gonna try to make it. And we get to D-Ray, who calls Cookie, telling her that she needs protection and that Frank Gathers is going to come after the kids and make sure that everybody is safe. A lawyer comes to see Lucius, and she tells him to plead guilty and that he'll be out of there, and he says he's not doing that, and that all she'll ever be is a girl with cheap shoes, and that he basically tells her bye, and I'm not doing what you're advising me. Frank gets a visit from his rapping daughter, and Lucius hears her rap and tells her that she has talent, and I'm wondering if she's going to be signed to Empire. Jamal goes to the surprise meeting that they have. They bring the meeting to him, and guess who is on the desk, on the piano, singing? Miss Lawrence from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And he was singing, oh my God, my whole house went crazy when he was on camera. Oh my God, he was just all made up. He was on the desk. He was just like, ooh, me and you need to do a duet together. And then him and what's her name, Becky, they have this moment where they shade Donnie McClurkin, and it was just like, this episode was just filled with so much comedy. I love Empire. Anika, Cookie, Andre, and Hakeem show up at the meeting saying that they want to take the CEO from Lucius, not from Jamal, and basically the lesbian, or who is Marissa Tomei's character, says that she got a better deal from Lucius. She's like, I really can't, tell y'all, I really can't help y'all. I got a better deal with Lucius. And Anika and Cookie looks at Anika like, thought I told you to sleep with her. She was like, I did. She was like, damn. She's like, you can't even dyke right. Now that line for me was just like, really? That line for me had me cracking up the whole episode. That was the best line. And they have a Skype meeting from Lucius, and he just like, game over, bitches, game over. And from prison, he's working them, and I'm just like, he gets the code piece for this episode. If you don't know what that is, go to AfterBuzz TV, Cornelia, go to Scandal, and you'll find out what a code piece is. Frank and his boys beat up D-Ray, and he basically is a cannibal. He's eating his eye. You see him with the missing eye. He's eating it. You see blood on his lip, and it's just like, oh my God, gross. And Jamal is pissed that they tried to take over Empire. Her cousin and her kids, she tells them to everybody get over to Lucius's house. These flowers, they get dead body, or not dead body, but D-Ray's head as a gift sent to them, like, get out of Dodge, or I'm coming for you. And she goes to see Lucius, and she's just like, I need protection, She's just like, I don't understand how I can hate you and love you at the same time. And they just have that good bonding moment, but she's just like, I need your protection. He was just like, they're like, what are you afraid? She's like, it's Frank, I'm afraid of him. He keeps sending me threatening messages. He was like, what did he do? And basically she tells him, don't sit up here and pout about being in prison for 3 months. 5 years, do 5 years and then we'll talk, because I did 17 years, you never came to see me once, and you acting like a baby. Basically, she basically tells him, you ain't been in here half the time I've been in here. You want to try to get on me for not coming to see you. Lucius goes to see Frank, and they, say, there's no problem between us. He goes, no, there's no problem. He goes, well, because you got a problem with Cookie, we have a problem. I love Cookie, and if you got a problem with her, you got a problem with me. And basically, his crew was getting ready to beat up Terrence, and he was just like, no, they getting ready to beat up you. He was like, kill him slow and kill him quiet. And Lucius just looks at either one, all of them is basically like, I got favorites for this one, that one. They all look like, yeah, he says kill them. I'm sorry, he says kill Frank. He said, and do it loud and do it severely or whatever. But that's the end of the episode. Frank gathers is dead thanks to Lucius. He says, oh, and I will be signing your daughter and giving her my bone. And he says, and he just walks away. And I'm just like, Lucius, you're a cold piece. I can't. They can never come for Lucius. They just can't do it. Cookie comes to tell everybody that Frank Gathers is dead, that Lucius took care of it, and Jamal tells everybody to get out because he feels betrayed. He feels like, you said, I've always protected you. You said, yeah, Lucius threw me in the trash to my face, but you did something behind my back, and I just can't do it. And they have this moment where she goes, who are you talking to? She slaps him. He looks at her like, do it again and see what, and she gets afraid and she slaps him again. She goes, you're turning to your father right before my eyes. Right before my eyes, you're turning to your father. And she cries, and she leaves. He closed the door. He starts crying, and that's the end of the season 2 premiere. This episode was great. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what the rest of the season holds. I hope you like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @ThatVirgoVixen. And it'll be in the links will be in my more info box. And I'll see you in my next review.